Hey everybody, it's Drewski. It's Drewski McGillicuddy, and today we're going to talk about When Evil Lurks again, because for the life of me, I cannot stop thinking about this movie. Now, I know that if you happen to have watched my spoilerish review, which may have well has been spoiler review. Can you hear the vacuum downstairs? That's all right. Don't worry about that. Worry about the fact that this movie aggravated me, but in like a good way. It got under my skin because, I mean, just imagine being just thrown into this world where there's this thing that happens, and it just happens to be people get possessed by demons, and then it kind of spreads like an airborne virus, especially if you kill the demon with a gun. And then people that know better know that they're fucked, so they might as well just end the person that caused it and then by to themselves. I can suspend my disbelief so much, but I do like the chance that the director took with this, because as far as I know, he only had the one other movie called Terrified, Terrified, which I know I've seen the cover before, but I didn't know that it was a Shudder exclusive. I have seen an actual physical copy of it, and I almost bought it just because of this image. If I'll find the image. I mean, that's terrifying. You know what I mean? So the stuff that happens in this movie, we didn't even really talk about all of it. I know we mentioned them finding the bottom half of the body with his organs and intestines strewn about, and then we talked about how the kids weren't all that great, but I don't know if we talked about this part where there's this little girl, okay? And this is her brother's father, who is the main character, and he comes to the house and comes in and doesn't necessarily explain what, I mean, he's explaining what's going on, but nobody believes him, or they think he's lying so that he can get the kids to come with him. I'm not absolutely sure because, I was trying to read and watch at the same time. But what I did see is this motherfucker go into his ex-wife's house in front of these children's and proceed to get butt-ass naked, which he should have just did outside, because should have just did it outside. That way he didn't bring whatever got on him from whatever had happened from him touching things that he shouldn't have touched because people told him not to do it to begin with. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I can't remember because I was trying to read and watch at the same time, like I said. But there's this little girl, okay? I've said that 3 times, 4 times right by now. There's also this puppy dog. He's the cutest little puppy dog. And he grabs that little girl by the face, wrings her neck, and then runs out the door with her in his jowls. And it was fucked up. And I know, because I don't want to get into a full blown review, because if you haven't seen this movie yet, shame on you. I mean, whatever. It's not like I got that much marketing. If it wasn't for the fact that I was subscribed to Chris Stuckman, I probably wouldn't have seen it either myself. It's going to garner some buzz. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I know I had mentioned the part where I guess they're trying to get back somewhere to do. Don't worry about it. The brother-in-law is driving down the road, and he happens to come across his ex-sister-in-law walking down the street carrying her child, whose skull has been removed, like the top of his skull has been removed, and she's just eating his brains. And I don't know where they got the special effects. because it looked exactly like that little boy. Anyway. I'm just going to let you sit here and watch me think about it. Because, I mean, I felt like the ending was lackluster because, like I mentioned, that he ate grandma. Like I said, if you watch that video, but seriously, seriously, um, the more I think about it, the more fucked up that ending is because I also watched this channel called Spooky Astronauts, and she said that she thought that it had a lackluster humdrum ending. Like it just it didn't compare to the first two halves of the movie, which I don't know. There was some elements towards the end that was like, eh, but like yeah, the when it described them bashing the original demon possessed person and then the evil being born and coming up out of him, and it was this little kid, and then him and the other kids just walked off into the distance, which I get it. They're either going to go find their parents or they're going to go into the city and they're just going to spread, the virus. This is like, I didn't even, it dawned on you that this is an apocalyptic tale because this is the beginning of the apocalypse, or the fact that this has happened before, but now it's happening again, and then now they having some dumb people that made dumb decisions the whole time and didn't listen to anybody that knew what they were talking about, and then even the people that knew what they were talking about didn't do anything to make the dumb people listen to them better, because I don't know why. I think they wanted to go for the bleak ending, and they have succeeded in the bleak ending. Uh, the entire movie was bleak, and I'm not all right. Okay, I'm not all right, especially if you haven't seen this movie and nobody watches my reviews. I put all this half-assed effort into just taking my cell phone out of my pocket and putting it on the dashboard to film this review, and we ran off at the mouth for 30 minutes. I know sometimes we get off track. I'm ADD as fuck. I don't know what to tell you. But god damn it, I'm trying my best. So if you could just please watch my videos. If you stumbled across this one, go watch my other ones. I'm tired of nobody liking me. I can't keep rambling on about this fucking movie because it's past my bedtime. But if you could, please click all these buttons. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know how you're feeling down below. Have you seen this movie? Did it keep you up last night? Did it keep you up all day today? Talking to people at work about, hey, I don't know if you're good at reading, but if you like reading subtitles and you like seeing fucked up shit and you're not afraid to have a fucking movie follow you around in the back of your fucking mind, constantly going, just imagine if I knew where the fuck my axe was, I could axe this scene out. Have an axe, but god damn it, I keep seeing that, and then that fucking, ugh. Anyway, would you get the fuck out of my house?